Hey everybody, this is EZ3 Sport Production. I'm your host Suttles, and today we'll be talking about the Week 3 review between the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Giants. Let's get it. Oh my God. Oh my God. 36-9. Are we serious? 36-9. Thoroughly dominated. No hope whatsoever. 36-9. The San Francisco 49ers came into Metlife Stadium yesterday and 36-9 was the result. You know, I watched the game and it was just pure, utter disgust. It was an embarrassment. They shouldn't even be allowed to get their paychecks. That's how bad they played yesterday. And I don't understand it. Now listen, I would totally understand if this was the team that went to the Super Bowl. If they had Nicky Bosa, if they had Richie Sherman, if they had Moser, if they had Jimmy G, if this was the team that won the NFC last year and went to the Super Bowl, I would totally 100% understand, because 36-9, I would just look at it and be like, we're not on their level. The New York Giants are nowhere near the level of the San Francisco 49ers. If that was the case. That's not the case, people. That's not the case. Nate McMillan. Yes, Nate McMillan, or Nick McMillan, whatever his name is. He came out there looking like the second coming of Joe Montana. George Kittle was also out. Alright? And the backup tight end, he was eating. The backup running back was eating. They had a third string cornerback, and we couldn't score not a point. This is how bad the New York Giants have gotten. This has to be an all-time low. Like, I've been a Giant fan my whole life, and I've never seen a team play this bad. Never. It's crazy. It's truly crazy. I mean, we can get into the game, because at the beginning it was okay. I mean, at the beginning, we just made sure that they were getting field goals. So, the defense was holding up. But I just knew that at some point the defense was going to crack, because they was out there for too long. The offense couldn't muster up anything. And, of course, it's been 3 games. Daniel Jones turns the ball over for the 6th time in 3 games. 6 times in 3 games. The way that he's turning the ball over is at an alarming rate. Is this the same guy that we seen last year? Is this the same guy that threw for 24 touchdowns and only 12 interceptions? Is this the guy? Like, I'm not understanding what's going on here. Like, 6 turnovers in 3 games. And I don't know if you've realized, but 4 of them involved Ingram. 4 of his turnovers has involved Evan Ingram in some way, shape, or form. The interception that he threw and TJ Watt got it, he was throwing it to Evan Ingram. When in the second game against the Bears, when Ingram slipped on the route, he was throwing it to Ingram for the interception. Yesterday, he pitches it to Ingram on a reverse. Ingram can't catch it. Fumble. But he gets credited for that turnover. And then right before the half. I mean, we're down by just a touchdown. Right before the half, you're trying to get some momentum, and you throw a terrible ball where Fred Warner was literally just sitting on the route. I think Fred Warner took one step, and I think he took one step forward, and he did not move. And Evan Ingram ran behind him on the route, and Danny threw it right to Fred Warner. That was a terrible pick right before the half. All the momentum was gone. And I was giving the Giants coaching staff great praise because in the second half of the past two games, they've came out and they had better game plans. And you've seen what we actually could be. And in this half, we came out and we looked exactly the same. And then that's when it happened. The defense started getting tired. The defense started wearing down. And they started dominating us on the ground. Just flat out dominating us. McMillan was looking like a star. I think he threw for over 330 yards. A touchdown. They ran all over us. And this was their second to third string. That's what makes this so bad. It's because this is the second to third string guys that done this. This is not the team that went to the Super Bowl last year. It's not. It's second and third string guys. So what does that say about us? This is going to be a long season, Giant Nation. It's going to be a long season. A very long season. If Danny does not play better, if the Giants organization does not play better, it's going to be some big changes. It's going to be some real big changes. Because at the end of the day, you can't lose this long in New York and expect the fans to still be behind you. I can say that because I'm also a Knicks fan. And I have no belief in the Knicks whatsoever. I root for them, but I have no belief in whatsoever every season that they're going to do anything great. I don't know when the Giants has turned into this terrible organization. It starts with ownership. I mean, everybody's to blame. Everybody. It starts with ownership, starts with the GM, the head coach. I know this is his third game. I understand that. But you still get blamed. You're the head coach. Down to the quarterback, down to every single player, because nobody came out there with any kind of energy. Every single week, the best player on our team is Riley Dixon, the damn punter. And coming in at a close second is Graham Gunnell. I don't know where we go from here. This is only game 3. These were winnable games. They really were. I mean, Chicago was a winnable game. You could have caught Pittsburgh, off balance simply because Big Ben has been gone for 2 years. These were winnable games. This was the most winnable game out of all of them. Because now you're playing second and third string, and you still can't win. So now next week we got the Rams. We got the 3-0 Rams. Jared Goff's looking amazing. Aaron Donald's being a beast. Jalen Ramsey's locking people up. That team looks like they are ready to make another Super Bowl run. And we're playing them next week. They just made a tremendous comeback against Buffalo. And that's who we're playing next week. Well, Get the 0-4 train started, because this lifeless team has done absolutely nothing to prove that they can even hang with the Rams. It's terrible. It's just terrible. This game, I can't even review the game because it was such a dominating performance by the 49ers. It's such a piss poor performance by the Giants. It really needs no review. 36-9. 36-9. Everybody in the NFL this week scored a touchdown except for the Giants. Except for the Giants. Terrible. Terrible. This has been a review of the 49ers and Giants game, Week 3. I'm your host, Suttles. Don't forget, like, subscribe, leave your thoughts in the comment section. Until next time, I'm out.